Carlos, call the mental hospital. Tell them I'm coming in.
Guys, this is Elena, and it's just a reminder that tomorrow my ban will be lifted from QB Farms and from YouTube. And having this 7-day break from everything's really gave me a time to sit back and really think and realize, where I've been going wrong. You know how Gigi, Peanut, and Negs, especially Negs and Peanut here lately, has been showing so much compassionate and love towards Charlie Gold and especially Froggy Pie, and her child, that I've realized I'm doing everything wrong. I need to show the same love, compassion, and support that these people have been so willingly to give towards Charlie Gold and especially Froggy Pie. 9 months of so much support and compassion and understanding from these people, it can't be ignored. So, I felt like in this 7-day break that I needed to reach out personally to Gigi's supporters, his friends, his parents, especially his parents, and show them the same kind of love and support that Peanut and Eggs and he showed me over the disappearance of my sister, who possibly could be dead. It's things like this that you've got to realize. You've got to show these people the same compassion and love. So, like I've said, they've been so supportive of Charlie Gold, On Program Situation, Callie, Michael B. Petty, Betsy Pinky Toe, future Miss Becky, and now they've shown special love and attention and compassionate towards Froggy Pie that, I've contacted people in Florida and let them know how passionate and supportive Gigi is of Black people on the internet. And they're very freaking interested. And, we got to talk about Negs. That'll be in the next part. Let's talk about Negs for a minute, because he is so compassionately supportive of Charlie Gold and now Froggy Pie and the lovely and just compassionate wishes that he had for Froggy Pie and her daughter really stimulated some emotions in me that, it's hard to explain how blind I've been to how supportive that they are to Black women on the internet, or someone who claims to be multiracial and their children, and I lived in Muncie for a little bit, and I had to contact some people up there because he's a Trump supporter. And I lived in Muncie, in Indiana for a couple of weeks, close to a month, so that my husband could train some people in a new business that was open up there. And I only lived an hour and a half from Negs, and me being a home wife, no job, get curious. So I kind of took a little ride, and the things that I found out, how amazing this man is and how he likes to tell things on the internet about him and his son. Well, you wouldn't believe how much support he has, and what I found out of how compassionate he really is, and the fact that he lives with his mom, and his mom has custody of his son, and he, you know, you know how supportive that is, and you know how he supports targeted love for people on the internet, such as Charlie Gold and Callie, and now Froggy Pie. I contacted some people in his town that know him very well and love him the same way he loves them. I contacted some people that really like him in his town, and we were talking. We sat down and had some coffee, and they're really interested and showing him the same compassion and love that he showed Froggy Pie and her child, because they're real interested in people that have so much support and targeted love towards black people on the internet. And they love some of his videos where he gave his idea on the constitutional right to say whatever you like, and how that harms nobody. You know what I'm saying? They're really interested in that. And they really like that he's a Trump supporter, and that his views on Biden are just so excellent. You know, it's interesting to these people. And yeah, so you know how that goes. And we can't forget Peanut. You know, Peanut is such a die-hard supporter for Gigi, and how she compassionately just sets up on her platform and just talks so much love towards Charlie. And, you know, I had to give her special love after the compassion and the concern and support that they gave me over me mentioning my sister's disappearance and her possibly being dead. I mean, their reactions alone was so freaking heartwarming that you know I have to send Peanut a special thank you note in the mail. And I've got so many people that's interested in doing the same thing. And, you know, Reddit is a wonderful place to discuss how they are so supportive of black people on the internet, and how they give so much compassion and love, and it just sets your heart afire, you know? So these 7 days, I was sitting there thinking and saying to myself, I get so much love and support on Kiwi Farms because of Gigi, that, you know, it's time for me to give him so much love and targeted support back to him, especially after the panel with Peanut, you know, where he was pointing out things that weren't actually the way they went, showed me how compassionate that he was towards me, especially how he described how he felt about the apology towards me publicly, and that everything that was said on September in a phone call was just so much support and love. I mean, we gotta face it. This man has sent so much love and support my way that every time I'm on social media, every time I'm somewhere else, I'm constantly reminded about how much support this man has given me. And, you know, they say, Elena, you did this to yourself. No, I didn't. Because here's the thing. I really didn't have this love and support and compassion towards me before Gigi, because no one didn't know who I was, except for a little fight that I had with a community that had me mixed up. And girl, me and his sister, we talk on a daily basis. It was such a misunderstanding. And you know, how many nights I've set up and think to myself about how much support that this man's given me, even though he set up on Peanut's panel and kind of gave a different story. But that, you know, that you got to show him the same kind of passion. Should get this special treatment, correct? So that's why, I brought attention to his family. You know what I'm saying? His child in specific should have the same type of love that he showed Negs. I mean, he showed Froggy Pie. The same type of support and well wishes. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I drove to where Negs live at. And boy, the pictures do I got. Man, I uploaded them to a mega file, and I can't wait for you guys to contact me by email.